back online now with Twitch. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. We have, of course, with us ourselves the regular crew of crazies. So you got Dottie, you got Alred, and you got Shimo, and hopefully Scrag's on their way. Hello, everyone. Hey, there's Scrag's popping in right now as we speak. How perfectly timed. It's as if I was a magician and I just was just like summoning this individual to us. It's marvelous.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, good. Long days, long nights. I get it. We're all here together now, and that's grand. So, first things first that I'm going to mention, people joining in with us. We have some announcements for the players here as well. Just as a heads up, there is and I think Alred already knows this. We have a new game coming out on the stream or on the channel on the guild, starting potentially as early as next Wednesday, and they'll be on the Wednesdays for that matter as well. And that one is going to be hosted by Dak, who's now in the chat, and I love it. So Dak's got his game. There's already a whole bunch of applications for it, which is kind of cool, but that's going to be a Ghosts of Saltmarsh campaign, but not in Greyhawk. It's going to be in his own homebrewed setting of Taya. So I'm excited to see what comes out of that. And of course, all the other stuff that we've got going on as well, which you could see in our advertising screens beforehand. For us, we're playing Witchlight in Wesmia, and which is not so much in Wesmia, it's in Prismere at the moment, in particular, an area of Prismere known as Hither. And it's been a bit of an interesting romp through this Fey realm. So when they first arrived here after finding their way here by way of the Witchlight Carnival, party members have managed to be aware of a balloon, some sort of a hot air balloon kind of thing, collapsing into a tower. They go to check it out. They find that there is a pseudo dragon of particularly noble stature named Sir Talavar. They rescue Sir Talavar, and not before managing to find themselves a good chunk of snake meat to do so. They end up battling animated armor in the middle of the swamp. They go to find a key to help Sir Talavar get out of his cage. Meet Jingle Jangles, who says, by the way, could you please help me out by me giving you this key? You can help me out and get my truffles back. So far, you've got the truffles from Agden Lonscarf's crew, but you have not returned said truffles to Jingle Jangle yet. But you did seem to strike up a bargain with, after you had very much dispatched Agden in perhaps one of the more gruesome ways possible. You struck up a bargain with his with the new person leading the brigand troop. I think his name was Daryl or something like that. And the bargain was that you were going to try to relieve them of their obligations to Slackjaw, otherwise known as this one person that seems to be that everybody seems to be afraid of here in Hither. Or at least they tried not to act afraid of her and just work in her honor. So you made your way down to Downfall, where you met up with or met some Bullywugs for the first time. Had an interesting river crossing with a Galeb Dur, who with some very interesting moments did eventually help you. I think if I remember correctly, he footballed Dottie across the path. Something along those lines. And you guys ended up in a balloon manufacturing facility where there was a lot of nonsense happening. In particular, little animated rocks that were lighting everything on fire. And you guys had to help this poor person who is exhausted, this poor Bullywug who's just been apparently trying to put out this fire for days with no help. And nobody seemed to come to his aid ever. Just so you guys showing up have made a fast friend of this one. He called himself Duke Ickrind, and I believe if he didn't do it yet, he was going to be giving you guys a brooch to say you could take this to present yourself to the king, who you're actually trying to get to. You're actually trying to get to the king of the Bullywugs as well. Now that's a big, fast synopsis. what can we do to add to said synopsis if there's anything else that you guys would like to add to it? Being as we didn't have Alred with us at last day.
Yeah, I mean, I totally forgot that we were going back to Jingle Jangles and we just took a boat down the river
Yeah.
instead.
Oops.
So, notes.
We did dress up our rabbit friend as a tiger.
That is right. You do have a Harengon companion. I still don't remember his name. It is 100. We've been calling him Tiger Boy because we can't remember his name.
Oh, it's Baffles.
Yeah, I was like, it starts
Got
with a
it.
B.
Baffles.
starts with-
Got
I
it.
knew started with B. I was
I
thinking
remember
like
there was something
Brambles
weird.
at first, and I was like, no, it's not
No.
that.
It's like 2 weeks. I've been trying to get that back inside my brain and just like all gone. Anyway, Baffles. That's right. Baffles, your Harengon companion who you have attempted at the very least to disguise as though they are a tiger. They feel very proud of this. And I guess the other thing to note with oh no, it's already gone too. I'm telling you guys, this morning last week the tech was not working. This week is the brain, so you guys get to help me out as we're going along with this. Nonetheless, you have now made your way with Baffles to this facility that is definitely a balloon manufacturing facility. Anything you guys would like to? Oh, that's the other thing it was. You now have in your possession what used to be a weapon that belonged to Agden Longscarf. And that weapon is a branding iron of some sort, for which you have now self-named yourself the Firebrands. So you now have a group name. That only took us about 48 sessions, but we got a group name. So, what would you guys like to do from here?
Well, it seems that we've dispatched the coals. Would you like to carry on to Gullop?
That sounds good. Wasn't I in the corner trying to stab the rock saying die, die, die over and over?
Yeah, that was over here at one point. You've already made your way back to the group
Oh,
since
okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah,
Just
you were
making sure
definitely.
I wasn't still there.
And Duke Ickrind, the bullywug that's been putting this all together, trying to get everything back to normal in here. Can you please ask King Gullop to request some assistance for me just for cleanup? It might be better if it doesn't come from me.
Sure thing, dude.
All right, thank you. Gives you the brooch, and what he's giving you is a brooch that he told you at the end of last session. Will be a way of saying that you are a friend of the Bullywugs, and therefore he should treat you with the decorum that Prismir would request of him.
Excellent, and thank you for your assistance as well.
No, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he just slumps onto a crate, which just creaks under his weight because everything in here is effed up. So,
Well, if everyone is in agreement, let's carry on.
Let's go.
So he kind of gives you a little bit of a direction around the outside of the building to get to this walking path, this footbridge that will get you towards the marble gazebo, which you guys now know you're going towards. And so you guys start making your way there. Your Baffles, now that we remember his name, Baffles like, do you still need me?
Yeah, your emotional support.
Emotional support. How do I do that?
Just be you.
Mia's scared, but okay.
I love how I'm just like dragging this Harengon along with us for no reason.
Very forcibly.
Exactly.
So you guys make your way back outside of this balloon manufacturing building, and the building, I mean, aside from the fact that it looks like it's been built in a swamp and might be slightly run down as a result of that, the only other evidence that there was anything wrong with this building was the very thin trail of black smoke that seemed to be emanating from the top. And it's no longer doing that as much. I mean, there's a little bit at the top there now, but it's obviously dying away. And aside from that, from the outside, it looks like it probably was doing its normal thing. So you guys walk around the outside of this building, and you do find a pathway. This pathway is a flat wood plank bridge, and it's about 5 feet wide. It's not a very big bridge. But what's interesting about this bridge is alongside one side of this bridge are a whole bunch of spikes coming out of the ground with bullywug heads on them. And as you approach it, particularly, who's got the highest passive perception here? I think that's Shimo, but I'm just going to double check that.
I do have a 15.
Yeah, that would probably make it be you. Yeah, so you're going to be the first one who notices that you can actually hear some chattering, just kind of echoing through the mists of this swamp. I don't have music. This is really weird without the music. Let's get some music going, shall we? Come on, machine. There we go. Oh, it's slow to action today. Okay, so, but yeah, you can hear some chattering down this wooden plank. And you see a small figure right smack in the middle of this plank, kind of dangling its feet over the side. It appears to be talking too, but there's more voices than just its voice. And
the small figure, is it a bullywug, a different race?
It seems to be a completely different race. It's kind of tough to tell from where you are right now. We're going Theater of the Mind, by the way. We're not going to use the map quite yet. There will be an opportunity for that, but Theater of the Mind.
Okay, I was going to ask where I should move my token to, but Theater of the Mind is perfectly fine.
Beauty.
I call out to the figure, "Excuse me, friend. We're coming through to Gullywug or Gulliper." Gullop. I was wrong on all cases.
As you step as you step out onto this wooden plank and announce your presence, immediately all of these, you're now close enough that you could see a couple of the heads on a pike, and the heads turn and move and start looking at you as, "Oh, gas, yeah." And then the figure out in the middle of the planks, "What? I couldn't hear what they said. What?
Oh,
just kind of going like this to the bullywug heads to try to get them to shut up so that they could. Hello?
Are we on the right track to see Gullop?
And what you see in front of you appears to be a scarecrow. A scarecrow with the most lopsided gourd of a head that you can imagine. It's almost shaped more like a conch than a gourd. And as he kind of turns and kind of stands up and to look at you, he's a scarecrow that is now standing looking at you with this gourd head. And as he lifts his head up, you can hear a rattle inside the head. It's just, you want to see the king?
Indeed.
And a couple of the heads on the
Duke.
side. Sorry, a couple of heads on the side, and it's, "If you call him a king, yeah, if you call him a king."
I'm glad the peanut gallery is entertained.
"Beg your pardon, the king gallery. I was a king, and then I didn't do it up. No, that's not true. I totally did it on purpose." All these different faces and some voices coming at you from these piked heads.
So are all of you former royalty?
Yes, yeah. And the scarecrow looks. No, I'm stuck. I just want my head back. It was a glorious head. It wasn't this thing, and he moves his head, and you could hear something jangling inside the head. It wasn't this thing. It had glorious antlers, and as he's describing this head that he obviously so much misses so much, all of the other heads on these pikes are just nodding and kind of giving bemoaned expressions of support to this scarecrow.
And who now has your head?
I don't remember that one. Hang on. I'm pretty certain that, and then he starts looking a little bit more carefully at Baffles. Pretty certain I know where it is. Baffles immediately shrugs back. Oh, is this an Agden thing? And the scarecrow rattles his head forward at you.
Oh, well, I actually got pretty good revenge then, right, Scrags?
Yeah, I suppose.
And the scarecrow, what do you mean?
Well, it seems like we dealt with your problem indirectly.
Did you find my head then too?
Not exactly, but we have a head.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm
Forgot about
talking about.
No. It's a little bit more than a head, and it's not his anyway. Stop bringing it up.
Sorry.
You have another head?
Well, it's attached to a scarf, and we're interested in the scarf.
You have Agden's head? Baffles like,
Wait. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
and then the king's on the side is like, oh, this is gonna get interesting. Get past the popcorn. Fuck, I can't eat popcorn anymore. And the scarecrow is like, I don't know.
Tell us about this Agden that we have never met.
Roll persuasion check.
Elred is just he's looking more straight, like he's very confused because like they pretty clearly just said that like
Oh God!
Yeah.
into Agden.
Yeah, okay. So the scarecrow looks to you. Right. So, are you here to take over for him?
If I knew more about him, maybe.
Well, you have him, sort of, part of him, and there's one head on the very end of this lineup of piked bullywug heads. I don't think these ones have it all there. Shh, Scarecrow says. Okay, you have Agden's.
Dottie, what have you done?
I'm sorry, I can't keep secrets.
Did you find like a head with antlers and like, I mean, it's a skull, really. Let's be real. It's a skull, but it's got gorgeous antlers and it just makes me look really big. Did you see anything like that with his stuff?
Not while we were in the camp, at least. Did you guys see anything?
Not that I can recall.
No.
Elred, you'll feel a tug at the side of you from Baffles.
Yeah, I'm gonna come look down.
Okay, so Baffles kind of whispers up to you. It might be one of the things that Agden had to give Slackjaw.
Oh. And Baffles hears of messages. Oh, never mind, sorry.
But I'm trying to think what Elred would do with that information. Yeah, he kind of looks for the scarecrow. We weren't able to find that, though. That doesn't mean that it's lost.
And he just
Alright.
kind of plunks himself back down on the on this wooden plank, dangling his feet off the side. He's got massive lobster-like claws as well as part of him, and he just kind of starts tapping them to himself. I don't know what to do. I want it. This isn't working. I want it.
If we find the head, we will return it to you.
That would be really, really good. And a couple of the Bullywug heads on the pikes. You won't find that. That's gone for good. Shut up. He's sad. Okay. It's true.
Well, would you like to come along with us to maybe help find your head?
I don't think. Where are you going? Are you just going to say hello to the king?
And maybe
Or you-
swing by Slackjaw as well.
Then I think I'm good here. Yeah, I'm good here. And the Bullywugs, oh, they're in for it. Oh, you guys, shut up. They got to talk to Gullop first. They'll never get there.
I think you'll find we're very persuasive.
Oh, I don't think it's going to be hard to persuade him. I just think he's dumb.
That
And
will
it's like
make
this,
this a
this
lot
particular head, as he says dumb, his tongue kind of lolls out of his head. Just
Jeez.
Well, then I don't think we'll have any problem. Do you, Dottie?
No, actually, before we go in, can I mention something to you guys real quick?
Of course.
Okay. And then,
whispers. All of the heads on the side. Whoa, whispers. What are they saying? I don't know what are they saying?
then I'll just message in Shimo's head so they can't hear it. Then I'm just gonna say, so all of these bullywugs, almost said frogs, seem to be royals, and they got their heads chopped off. We have apparently royalty with us right now, aka me. Do you think you just see this motion of like me cutting off my head?
Well, I believe it would be Gullop's head who's next to go.
Okay, because if I see anyone coming near my neck with some sort of sharp thing, yeah, I'm shooting firebolts, just saying.
Shoot first, decapitate later.
Aha! Okay, I'm cool with this. Wait, what?
Inserting new quotes in the Twitch stream. Shoot first. Decapitate later. Good note. Okay. I'm gonna have to make sure I go back and put that one in. That's brilliant. Okay. All right. So you guys turn back to go across.
Yep. I'll start just taking point and heading through.
Okay. So as you guys kind of start stepping your way through, you kind of have to walk around this scarecrow. It's not a large scarecrow, probably about 3 feet tall. It's a little bit taller than Dottie, maybe even a bit taller than Scrags, but not much. So it doesn't feel abnormally short in stature. But as you're walking by, you can kind of hear little whispers, like, just from these heads that are just. Wish we could see. Why not? That one looks cute. You can just keep on going as you guys keep on going through.
I'm gonna.
So as you guys go through,
scoff
go ahead.
as I go. I'm gonna scoff at them as I go. Dead frogs.
Dead frogs. Did he say dead frogs? I wish I could get my tongue on there.
Worth it.
All right, you guys get all the way to the end of this wooden plank. Then what you see in front of you is another island that seems to come up out of this lake that you guys have been kind of moving from one arm of the shoreline to another by way of these paths. And you on this island there is a grand marble gazebo that is kind of tilted because it's on this mound of soggy land. It's white stone streaked with green, streaked green with algae. The support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly, so it kind of just has a skew look to it. There are short steps in the earth that ring around this gazebo, and you can see a raised floor where there are a number of bullywugs kind of gathered underneath this gazebo. There's a bunch of them that are just dressed out in shabby clothes. They seem to be lounging. Imagine like a court of Romans wearing their tunics. Only these tunics are very much algae ridden. Just enjoying, well, normally grapes for every other race that I've ever experienced this, but they're enjoying dead bugs and grubs and things. Among them, there is a harpist that is sending forth they're delicate notes. You wouldn't necessarily call them a melody, but there's definitely delicate notes involved. And then you could hear some of the croaking of the voices of the gathered noble bullywugs. On a dais with a flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lily flowers sits on a rather ornate throne with his legs folded underneath him. He's got a large leather-bound book out in front of him. And he's mouthing the words as he reads through the pages. And without looking up, he says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gullop the 19th?
But of course, we are the Firebrands. We're led here by Queen Dottie. Myself, I am Shimo Vaben, steward of Queen Dottie. And my companions are... crap. What title do we give Scrags? It was quite a long one.
Royal Vizier.
Yes, the Royal Vizier.
Pardon me, Your Royal Majesty. I am new to this job as greeter. What is it? Right. I'm new to this. I'm getting used to it. Grand Vizier Scrags, and Sir Elred, at your service. And you can see immediately around him, there's a couple of other bullywugs that are armed, about five bullywugs that are armed. They were all very much relaxed and leaning up against marble pillars, but as soon as King Gullop kind of says, King Gullop says this, and they hear you guys speak back, they kind of get back to attention.
Out of curiosity, were there about 18 of those frog heads out there?
There was not 18. Well, there was probably around 18 of the pikes. You're not sure that a couple of them would qualify as heads much anymore. They're somewhat, decomposed.
just
They're
wondering,
not very
since
well
he said he was
composed
the
anymore.
19th.
Yeah. No, and so there are, one of the guards that kind of stands up, just, and a tongue just comes out, gets a bug that's kind of flying by, and then brings his attention back to you guys. Well met, Your Majesty. And you bring guards, it seems. Do I need to be concerned?
Nope, not at all.
Well, then welcome to the Soggy Courts. Well, welcome to the Soggy Courts. How can I assist you?
Well, we are... Well, first of all, I wanted to start by saying Duke Ingrid, he has a little bit of a problem with some flaming rocks attacking his house. We helped him out, but Yeah, that's
His
kind of a
house.
bad thing going on.
And he kind of turns and looks behind. Oh, and he points kind of off into the mist behind him, not behind you. His house. Go check it out. And one of the other Bullywugs kind of clicks his
Wait.
heels and then starts
Wasn't
stepping
it?
away.
Wasn't it where he was making things?
Oh, you mean the workshop?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
the
That
workshop.
makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Go to the help him out in the workshop. You are in my court. It would behoove me to offer you some food and drink if you're so interested. Would you like to take up a spot in the court?
What have you got?
What have we got indeed? Well, we have those look to be maggots. Very good and juicy when they've been sitting in the algae for a period of time. There are some collections of some horse flies and actually the tasty ones, the ones that are a little bit more crunchy, those are the dragonflies that are nearby. There's a collection of worms and of a variety of different types over there. The hornworms, those ones are fantastic.
Mm.
But
Her,
those,
Her Royal Highness will require all of them. She loves them. Isn't that right, Dottie?
I hate you so much right now, Scrags.
King Gulp says, it would bring me great honor for you to have your pick. And somebody provide them with some refreshments. And he leans back and he kind of keeps that book, that leather-bound book, close to his chest.
Dottie, don't be rude and decline the king.
Okay. Thank
And a bunch
you
of people,
for the food. That's so kind.
people kind of start moving around and shifting a little bit, offering you a couple of cushions that are really stained from swamp water and algae and muck and dirt, but they're cushions. And they don't seem to mind them so much. Not to mention the fact that one of you guys still has a good chunk of. Oh no, actually, you've washed the blood off of you, from Agden off of you by now. So,
Yeah.
the baffles just kind of stands back beside one of the pillars and just. And one of the people start kind of coming around and starts offering to you guys this tankard that has some sort of water, liquid wine, something in it.
Okay.
Can I ritual cast purify food and drink?
But I. Would,
How does that look?
Yeah. Would
Would they know?
is that sending the best message?
How about I add a little bit of our own flair from the court of Dottie to this fine spread?
I
Roll
don't know. They
persuasion
might get up and walk away. I mean,
Roll
these
what?
look best when they're fresh.
Persuasion check.
In my court,
why do I
everything tastes like sweet.
12?
12. All right. The king looks back up from his book again for a moment. Yes, I understand that royalty does have to deal with such things from time to time. You should know that I have no ill will towards you. It would be inappropriate for a host to besmirch their reputation in Prismere by offering a guest. But if you feel as though it is necessary for the queen, then I would be perfectly fine with you doing it for the queen.
Of course.
If you were to partake of our spread yourselves without such purification, then perhaps that would go a long way to the trust that two monarchs should develop between one another.
Oh, well, I could partake of the wine or drink that you've provided us.
and so one of them kind of like kind of coming around with this tankard full of liquids to each of you. And let's see here. I need to check something out real quick. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So as you guys kind of settle in, Shimo is now ritually casting stuff for Dottie. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm purifying
Okay.
Dottie's plate.
And so they're giving you all these very strange-looking goblets. They're not made of glass. They're not even really made of stonework or wood. Even they're made from something. It looks almost like it was powdered at one point in time. And they provide you with these goblets and they start pouring it in. I need to roll one of these things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Cool. And so one of them, the one that's kind of pouring things out to you, he gives you a goblet, and he goes to pour, but you notice that there's nothing actually coming out of the tankard, and he just kind of walks away. You look at the goblet, and there's something in the goblet. And this is Elred who gets this. Sorry, that was Elred who got that.
Oh, okay.
I said it in my head. I don't think I said it out loud. Elred, you got that.
One sec.
But the rest of them all
Well,
got
I'm
got drinks.
probably the best person to I wanna like fake take a sip, like just like bring the glass up to my head and then not like actually drink anything.
Sure.
Then Elric can say, "This is wonderful. Would you mind if I asked what this was?"
What is it today, Taryn? And one of the other bullywugs, not the one that was pouring it off. It's the swamp mead, sire. And he says, yes, the swamp mead. It is made from some of the fruits from further up in the swamp.
Yes, Elrid. Fruits.
Does my
does it
like can I
please you?
clock? Does my drink look like everyone else? Like, does it look the same?
No, when you go to take a sip of it, you feel a piece of parchment touch your face instead. So there's no liquid, there's no edibles in it. It's just parchment that's in there.
Oh wait. Okay, so wait, does it look like there's liquid in it, or is it just a piece of paper?
It's just a piece of paper.
Okay. Well, okay. I misunderstood then. In that case, I probably wouldn't have done that fake drink.
It still works. I mean, you can still have some
well.
fun with that if you want.
Yeah. Alright. He kind of just nods. Yes, though I try not to drink too much. All right. I'm gonna.
That might be wise.
Can I try and just like try to slip out the paper without?
Sure.
No, like maybe like try and like get the like kind of walk, just trying to look natural, trying to like walk behind Shimo or something so I can like grab the paper out without
Sure.
making it obvious that I'm taking it out of the goblet.
Sure. Go ahead, write a sleight of hand check then. I'm gonna ask. Sorry, as you're doing this, King Gullup's still in his book and still kind of mouthing through things. So what is it that I can do for you, Your Majesty?
So we were actually interested. Before I say that, actually, Shimo, you hear a message in your head. You just hear, how does one talk about Slackjaw? Hypothetically.
Suggest it without saying the name Slackjaw. Say we're looking for someone possibly the next rung up of the royal ladder or a higher standing.
Okay, so
Whole power move.
Oh, I hate that Elred can't hear this.
after hearing that, I'm gonna message Elred instead.
Shimo just went from like the Witchlight Carnival mind of reason to just absolute chaos in the Feywild. So yeah, okay.
I found
Just yeah, tell
Yeah,
me looking for someone
exactly.
higher up on the
Yeah.
totem pole. That'll go over well.
Elred, you just hear
Alright,
Shimo
so you
sucks
message
at-
Elred.
Speaking of things
Yeah.
going over super well,
You just hear
speaking of things going over super well, I did get a 4 on that sleight of hand check.
Oh, I saw that. I'm playing that out. I'm definitely playing that one
oh
out.
man. Oh jeez.
All right, yeah.
So you
Alright, so
hear
so what does Donnie message him?
Shimo sucks
Well-
at giving advice. How do I bring up Slackjaw? Meanwhile, it just looks like Donnie's like staring off into space when the king's talking there.
Shimo knows we can take
Perhaps
these guys.
ask
I ate
about-
rabbit for the first time.
Ask about Slackjaw first, like just ask about who, pretend you don't quite know who she is, and that you've just heard the name.
Okay. Will do.
So on that note, Shimo, I'm gonna get you to roll for me a general. Let's make this just a general intelligence check. It's not even going to be a sub skill.
Oh, no.
Okay. There we go.
You think you can take them. They look
All right.
formidable, though.
I definitely the confidence that Reliquoy has instilled with me once I became a druid. I definitely I'm confident.
That's a very good description of what a 12 would give you. Okay, so he's now asked, and you've now conferred with your compatriots. I'm sorry, because this is taking you time to a couple moments to kind of have these mini conversations in your heads, right?
Yep.
So I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend. I should put. Okay. What can I do for you?
Oh, no, you're okay. No offense taken at all. I just do this thing where I space out sometimes, and I talk in the voices in my head.
Don't we all?
Also, I love that. Also, I do want to point out, message your stuff to point at someone. So even though you said
Yeah.
you just space out, he absolutely saw you just be like,
Oh, when you point at me,
Exactly.
I'm gonna do finger guns back.
"Ooh."
This is going so well.
Jesus.
And the king says, I understand. There's always somebody over your shoulder.
Exactly. Just
So don't we all?
yeah. You never know. You just
The-
always
the-
have to look out.
I wonder how came you to us?
Well, that's an interesting story. We were walking in the woods, and we just kind of showed up here.
Deception check.
Okay.
Well said.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about the Witchlight Carnival.
In the meantime, would I have time to look at the parchment, like the note that I was?
You can certainly try, yeah.
22.
Yeah,
So you just happened upon the Soggy Court. It is a place of importance. Not many just happen. I mean, even the merchants take some time to find us.
You could
Perhaps
say we're quite lucky.
you are lucky or not, depending on your viewpoint. How do you treat with me again?
Well, as we are kind of wandering around Prismere, we've heard the name Slackjaw a couple times, and we're interested in who she is. Honestly, we have no idea. We're new.
He immediately pulls the book in a little bit closer. Really? Now I want you to roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, this is mildly true.
Okay.
15.
Okay. And what business do you have with Slackjaw?
Honestly, none. We were just interested in meeting her. She seemed like a person of importance. And as a person of importance myself, I would like to make some allies. With you and with her.
With me and with Lorna. Interesting. What do you bring to this partnership you seek?
You can find
I'm
that.
sorry. I think
Yes.
you dropped something there, by the way, sir. Sir Elred. I think you dropped something there. And what you realize as you're trying to go in where you had pocketed the parchment, it's not there. And you look down around on the ground, and sure enough, the parchment has been dropped on the ground.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and try and
And
read it real quick.
the girl who gave this to you in the goblets, by the way, she is female Bullywug. She's kind of, and she immediately gestures in a short, curt bow towards the king, and starts making her way off, right off the island.
What does the note say?
The note. What languages do you know?
Probably none of the ones I need to know. I think just common and draconic. Let me double check.
Okay. Then you can't read it if that's the case. It's some unknown language.
Yeah,
I
gosh
know
dang it.
5 language. It's why I'm our steward.
Also, I forget. Well, one, I forget. Does Shimo know Sylvan, and 2, does Elred know that?
Just a quick check, Scrags. I feel like you also know Sylvan. I'm just trying to double check my brain. How does that? Is that about right? And Scrags is there we go.
Yeah, no, I'm here. I think I do know Sylvan. I'm just double checking here. Language redacted, language common. Apparently, I don't.
Okay, because I do remember that, and Elred, you would have noted that Shimo has spoken to some of the other people in the Feywild, and
Yeah,
even
okay.
responded to the Shatterkai who run the Witchlight Carnival in Sylvan in some cases. So you would know that he actually at least knows Sylvan. You don't necessarily know that's what this letter is in, but
Yeah,
you do know that he knows another language.
Elred kind of just assumes people here speak Sylvan. Yeah, he's gonna like telepathically kind of just like Massimo. He's gonna hand it out. Just can you figure out what this says? He kind of like just slips him the note.
I'm gonna read it under the table and not like out in front of everyone. It's obvious I have the paper now, clearly.
No, I know
Definitely.
what this is too, and
So if you look under the table, like there is no table here. Everybody's just sitting on cushions. So for you to do this secretly would require a sleight of hand check, Shimo.
Okay, sleight of hand.
I know what this is, and but Elred, actually,
There you go,
Nice.
Elred. I got your back.
yeah, no, Elred probably wouldn't. Elred's not smart. I don't think Elred's quite clever enough to figure out that that's what this is, and if he did, he wouldn't have given it to Shimo.
All right, well, we'll see here. So King Gullop is now last to ask you. So what do you bring to such a partnership?
Well, you'll find that I'm a very good diplomat. We're experienced travelers, and I can be very persuasive, and that's a good trait to have.
And he's now eyeing Scrags. And watching Scrags very carefully. Scrags, what are you doing while all this is happening?
I'm just enjoying the show. I'm enjoying watching Elred try to take a drink from what is clearly a empty cup, and then getting a mouthful of paper, and then looking around suspiciously, and then stuffing it away. And I'm like, everyone can see you, man. What are you doing? And then I'm watching Dottie just completely plunge our party into World War III. And then I'm watching Elred just, because he's fun to watch.
All right, so I'm going to get you to roll me a perception check then, please.
Oh, no. Why do you have to choose things I'm not actually good at? Oh, God.
You know, this was actually good enough, like with a 10. It's not the greatest, but King Gullop is not doing so well at hiding the book that he's holding. And it's obvious that it's something he's very concerned about. One time when he flips it, you see the words bad blood on the book.
I'll ask him as a matter of factly. Yeah, what you got there? Looks very pretty. Not a reading man myself.
He looks to you and then looks back to Dottie and then back to you again. We'll call it an opportunity. And he kind of puts it behind him.
I love opportunities. I has opportunities for you.
Oh, and what is your opportunity, might I ask, Vizier?
Well, the group has need of some things, and well, we're willing to help out in exchange for getting those things. You know, the rules of the Fae. You know, give something, get something back, type of thing.
I see.
But of course, if you've got a lovely book that you want to give to us, or you want us to take part in knowing about, then we'd be happy to look at it for the right price.
Yeah, we can start a book club.
I'm not the chief negotiator. He is, and I'll point to Elred. He knows how to negotiate.
Ah, Sir Elred, the last night that we had here in the Soggy Court was less negotiator, more troublemaker. We have someone in the hold to prove that. So what type of negotiator does this knight present themselves as?
Elred? And everyone just turns to him. What you gonna say?
Elred kind of, you know that thing when you got like your brother was talking, you just kind of want to look at him and just do you want to say shut up? But you just look at him just like
Cat got your tongue, Elred?
Cat.
Frog got your tongue.
I am.
That's funny.
No.
Come on, man, spit it out.
I am.
And the king just shakes
Stop
his head.
Interrupting.
All right. Well, he used to be the chief negotiator. The new one is Shimo.
Can I look?
No. Elred is the negotiator. Come on, please say something.
You appointed this one your vizier,
I am.
my lady?
Yeah,
She's
I
not
did.
very smart.
No, I just didn't have very many options.
True,
I
true,
see.
true.
That makes a lot more sense. And Shimo, the letter that you have now opened up and read very, very quietly and very carefully, it is in Sylvan. So Elred, your first instinct there was correct. And it says, gotta find the words. It says, find Illig, the Baron of Muckstump, at once. The revolution lives.
Illig?
Illig.
Well, I'm kind of
Illig.
glad this isn't what I thought it was.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do finger guns at Dottie, hoping that she does finger guns back.
Then you just hear in your head, "Sup." You can respond to this message.
So,
There's a revolution going on. I believe there is a strong dislike of Gullop and Slackjaw. Should we do this in secret or go guns a-blazing?
That's so
As you're
cool.
saying this, Gullop says, I think it's important that you realize the situation you're in. The hospitality only goes so far as I am willing to permit it. I have met the rule of hospitality. You've had my drink. You've had my food. What are you here for?
Can I put the
And a
note
couple of the
behind my
guards
back
are now kind of
and-
moving towards, particularly Elwood.
Can I put the note behind my back and do control flames to just instantly destroy it?
You can certainly try. Another sleight of hand check to do it.
I will do so.
I'll fake pass out to distract everyone.
Oh my
Dottie, what is
Jesus
going
Christ.
on? Sleight of hand
Jesus.
You
check.
just okay. So as this happens, and you get the advantage for sure because what Dottie just did, the king kind of just leans forward, and the book kind of falls behind him on the throne. It just kind of leans forward. Hold on, as everybody's like kind of clamoring and just
Hey, Dottie, don't mind this.
okay.
Okay, Elred does know that you're. Elred has deduced that you're probably
Are faking
I
this.
just wanted to do like a quick insight
I
check
appreciate
just to
that
see if-
so much right
Because I
now,
was like, if he gets under 10,
Elred. I am
if he
gonna
gets
give
under
you
10, he probably thinks she just passed out.
Elred. I am gonna give you inspiration for playing that one out.
She didn't communicate that at all.
Yeah, so you get yourself a DM inspiration on that one. Well done. Okay, so the
Just let me know
king
if you need a deception check from me or anything. No? Okay.
he's already
I was just
included
gonna
this
do a
one in
flat,
himself.
Like,
Okay.
10 above, 10 below.
Yeah. So he's Your Majesty, get up. Even those words weren't the sternest I've ever used. And he kind of gestures to the guards who have you now have one guard beside each one of you guys.
Excuse me. Do you have a superior that we could speak to?
This was incredibly rude. I feel like you broke your own rule of hospitality.
Oh my god.
I don't like the service we've been provided.
Elred, like, while this whole thing is going on, he just kind of look over at the one that's like kind of assigned to him. And telepath was just, if you know what's good for you,
Okay.
stand down.
And he says,
he's saying that telepathically just to the one next to him.
okay, roll an intimidation check. As you do this, you hear a large guttural
That's
croak.
a 23.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're gonna have to see how this goes, because well, the one beside you. Okay, good to know. He lets out a large croak and says, "It's time to seize them." and it is loud. Like, it echoes out from underneath this marble structure. You almost feel like if it had gotten much louder at all, the marble structure might just sink again. It was loud. It hurts the ears. And
As soon as
immediately
I hear
they
that,
start to
can
grab
I firebolt
arms.
him?
You want to fireball him?
Firebolt.
Or firebolt. I was going to say, like, you've got fireball already? I think
Nope.
we were missing a step here. Okay. You can certainly try.
Okay. And I'll use Tides of Chaos.
Oh, fun. All right. Then we're going to have to roll some initiative. Let me get you guys' characters in the right spots. I'm going to have to deal with...
I was going.
I have no
was,
plan on going quietly.
I was gonna flip this guy over my shoulder, be like, wham,
Yeah.
and I still might get that chance.
Still might with that nice initiative roll. Yeah. Okay, so
That's a nat 20 on my Firebolt.
This was a real simple plan. All we had to do was come here, like, butter him up a bit, and then ask for an audience with Slackjaw. I just want to point that out.
But that's not as
That's
fun.
all we had to do.
That's not as
Well,
fun.
we're-
Come on.
Oh, and I got to
Yeah.
take this one away because he's gone to help stuff.
We are going
okay,
very
okay.
first, so
You
It's
you
okay, we
critted
got
on that
this.
firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay,
wasn't
you
super
critted
high,
on that
but-
firebolt. All right. The tokens aren't going exactly where they're supposed to go, but that's okay. They're close enough for what we need. You guys can see the things, can you?
do you what?
Indeed.
Oh, and Dak's already rolling for you guys. I love it.
Oh, that
Okay,
is some rough damage dice on that crit.
that is indeed.
I rolled
Okay,
a
we
1
got
and a
it.
2.
At
On a
least
crit?
you
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, and I got to get my guys in here now. So let's do this. Let's this guy here first. Good chunk. Yeah. Okay. And then this other one, the one that Dak just did, which is that. I'm gonna do that for all of the guards. Oh, did we not touch tokens first, or what's going? Oh, it's still having some troubles that way. So
Yeah, I touched my
Bully-
token.
Lug guard. Yeah, I just forgot. Roll20's having a thing with making everything show up immediately for us. So that is so it's a 19 on their initiative roll. And let's go like this. So the first one, so you got the surprise attack on this one here first, and it does splash off. It splashed off his shoulder and it kind of scorches. They're not exactly the most fine clothes in the world, but for what you've seen in the swamp, probably the most fine clothes in the swamp. You caused 3 points of fire damage with that firebolt. Alrighty then, that brings us to Shimo. It is your turn.
Okay, we all know what's going to happen. We all know it's bear form time.
Yay!
So can I position myself like in this square here, contact with these 3 frogs?
You could certainly do so. Let's pull up our brown bear, right?
Brown bear.
Brown bear. So I'm gonna just make your token go to the GM layer for now. It's still there. It doesn't appear in the screen for you so easily. So I'll put Shimo bear in there. It's loading though very slowly. I think it is anyway. Let's try this again.
Baramo activate.
Yeah, Bearmo's not coming onto the board for some reason. I don't know why. Right. Okay.
Are you guys seeing like a map and stuff?
Yeah, you might have to move to the right a little bit to get to it, or zoom out to see it. If you can't... You just moved your token. Oh, yeah, because you didn't have to worry about vision
Oh,
last week.
I can't
That's
see
right.
it at all.
That's on me, so hang tight 1 second. I'm going to get you a little bit of vision, about the amount of vision that you would get in the low light that we have. Is that better?
Okay, yes, now I
why-
can actually.
Why am I not getting Bearmo out there? Why will Bearmo not show up? Okay, Bearmo's not showing up, so I'm gonna just we're just gonna use your regular token, Shimo, and we're just gonna say you're now in bear mode.
Okay.
And and I'll just make you big.
Oh, there
Okay.
are bears all over the place.
What? Refresh. Oh yeah, there they are. Why
I
are they not
see.
showing up on my screen? Okay, I'm gonna refresh my screen and then I'll see all the bears. So it's just being weird for me. Ugh.
But I don't have vision through the bears. I only have vision through Shimo.
That's all right. We'll get that for you. And now that I can actually know that there's actually bears happening, that helps. Okay. So what are you gonna? While I'm loading, what are you going to be doing from that
I
position?
know there
there,
are
Shima?
bears happening.
I'm most
Yeah.
definitely going to do a bear bite and claw against the king.
Okie doke.
He has deeply offended me, so we're going to bite him for a 12.
For a 12 will not hit.
All right, we're throwing out the claw for a 20
That one does hit.
and 11 pierce damage.
Ooh, man, my computer just decided to say nah to the world. So I might have to do this on pen and paper.
And I'm
There we go.
definitely-
That's better.
And it was the king that Dottie fired a firebolt at, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Okay, so there's a bear. There's a bear. There's a bear. I feel like I'm Oprahing the bears right now. Okay. Okay, so this is Baramo here, and Baramo needs to also have the same kind of vision that I just gave Elred. So we're gonna do this. There we go. So now you should be able to see the things, and you have now attacked for 11 piercing damage. So as you morph into this bear and start and lunge at the king, he kind of scooches up and pushes his throne back, the book laying back on the throne still, and pulls out his spear. He dodges one, but doesn't. Your claw is too fast, and you cause 11 points of damage to this king. All right, let's get some battle music.
We're gonna have a new
All
head
right,
for Scrag.
so right, okay, that's not good. So, Baramo, add you. You are now at 22 in the initiative. Okay, so that'll end your turn then? Question mark.
Yeah, the transforming into
Is
the
that right?
bear was my bonus action, so I'm out of actions.
All right, so that's going to bring us to the guards. And the guards are all going to converge. Well, I lost one of my bullywugs. 1, 2, 3.
Also,
Okay,
sorry,
I
I
can't
didn't
see
select
it.
my token. I didn't select my token. My initiative
Oh.
is 17. So
Good to know. Okay, so Scrags. Add. Thank you very much for
Sorry,
that heads up. What's your dexterity modifier then?
+2.
What's I should have
His
said
is
score.
+2, so his is higher than mine.
His okay, so then
His is higher.
we'll just do that.
Yeah.
That'll work.
I
Fine.
originally got a +1.
Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Yeah, I'm missing one of my Bullywug guards here, so I have to go and put him back in somewhere. Is it on their stream? No, it's whatever. I don't know what's going down, but I'm losing things. Okay, that's better. Or unless, oh nope, that's not where it was. Okay, cool. All right, so one of them is going to immediately attack you, Elred. Oh, these are gonna get fun. And we can go for some rolls here now too, Dak, if you want. Or anybody else who's sitting in the chat. We get you guys to do some rolls for us. You just type !roll space 20. And we're gonna get some stuff from you. Okay. And as it makes this attack, it asks you to, or no, I'm gonna ask you to also make a wisdom saving throw for me, please, Elred.
Oh no, those
Dak.
are the good ones.
Fine.
All right, let's see. Oh wait, never mind. I got proficiency.
Okay.
I still can't roll.
And you
well.
still didn't roll
That's an
well.
11.
Okay, so first things first. I forgot to give the natural 20 cheers to Jahi when she did that. I also, and I'm taking a photo of it so you guys can see it, but I also just rolled myself on that 20. So I have to make sure I get this photo. So if you guys, there is evidence Okay, there it is. Okay, got the evidence. Okay, so
Uh-oh.
Gonna hurt.
all right, so 2 attacks come at you and he croaks out at you as he's doing so. That's kind of fun. That's a lot of fun for me. Okay, so he makes 2 attacks. The first one with a glaive. So this guy's got a glaive. First one swings, just kind of glances off your armor. But the second one, he uses the momentum from his first attack with his glaive to come back up at you. It's a nat 20 plus 5 to hit, and so is going to be D10, which is this guy here, doubled. Ooh, 18, 22 points of damage to you, Elred. And something comes
Abuse of
over your
violent. Make
mind.
me a wisdom save.
Yeah, something comes over your mind. And you look back at this Bullywug Knight and think, oh, that was my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh no, rebuke the violent has to be against me specifically. Oof.
That one,
Or against has to be
that-
against someone else specifically.
no, he's just attacking you, so that's who he did it against. So you now have
Yeah,
this
no, I'm saying I didn't
sensation.
realize rebuke the violent had to be against.
Someone
Oh,
else.
what is
I
rebuke
didn't
the-
realize rebuke the violent had to be against another creature.
Show me Rebuke the Violent, because I am not
It's
familiar
one of my
with
channel
this.
divinities, but yeah.
Rebuke the Violent.
Basically, I get to make them do a wisdom save or they take the damage, but it's only for another character's attack. If another attacker or if another creature gets
Oh,
hit.
yeah. Okay, so hang on. If you damage an attack against a creature other
So,
than you.
yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Yet. But you
Yes.
now regard this Bullywug
That's right.
Knight as an ally. He's your friend. All right?
All right.
There's still 4 more, and they're going to start pushing through to get to Baramo, and they're all going to go on Baramo. So let's get some
Do
more
it.
rolls here, Dak, if you want to. I'll
Bring it
roll out
on,
mine.
Dak.
And yeah, they're not happy about a bear being suddenly underneath their marble pillar. So I gotta find my Bullywug Knight. Here we go. Dak, you're welcome to roll, or anybody else in the chat. While my machine is going. Dude, you gotta roll better than that, though. But I don't think a 13's gonna hit, is it?
Nope. As Baramo, I have
Yeah,
a 14
okay, fine.
AC.
Alright, so let me get one of my own rolls out here then. And there's going to be a lot of these attacks coming at you right now, Shimo. Those don't hit. So here comes... I'm going to just do this. I'm going to pound through all of the attacks. Are they very slow? That sucks. Okay, so I'm going to pound through... That's 2 attacks, so I've got 6 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1... Wow, that was a lot of rolls there. Okay, so the 12 doesn't hit. The 17 will hit,
Yes.
right? Okay. The 14, 10 doesn't hit, but the 19 does. So you're going to take 20 points of slashing damage. I'm also going
to
to...
single hit.
That is from... No, that is from 2 hits total.
Okay.
And
I'll probably save it then.
I'm going to get you to also roll for me 1 wisdom save. Actually, I'm going to get you guys all to... So Scrags, Dottie, and Baramo, I want you to all roll wisdom saves for me, please. Okay.
As long as I can keep killing the king.
That's a good save. That's a good save. Need Dottie's left.
Oh, sorry, I was looking up sorcerer stuff. Please be good. I do have something I can
Oh,
do
wow.
though,
So-
so I can fix that. I just gotta find it.
Okay. Well, here's
Actually-
what you get out of this. What are you thinking?
I was just going to say, is that wisdom save against everyone who is attacking me, or one specific person?
One specific person.
And
Okay.
so I'm gonna have to roll for the others as well.
You're going to have to, let's see here, that there was the first guy. The first one who attacked you, he is actually the one that croaked at you in particular. And so you notice he doesn't hit you, but the other ones do hit you. And this is all kind of happening in rapid succession. So the saves are going to stick. But you have now developed this camaraderie where you realize that you're in error and feel like you need to apologize in whatever bear form you're in for overstepping your welcome to this one particular knight. And the knight that is, so Elred, the one that you feel friendly with is that guy there. Shimo, the one you feel friendly with is this one right here. Okay, this one here, Dottie, you feel friendly with. And Scrags, as you could hear this cacophonous clanging of glaives, but you can also hear every single one of these guys that started croaking as well. And as they're croaking, you can feel something kind of get into your brain, and you shrug it off like, oh, these guys got stuff.
Yeah.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll my wisdom save?
You can, but it would be the advantage on the roll that's already there.
Oh,
And
so it would
it'd
just
still
be the 11. Then no, I'm not
Yeah.
going to do that.
Okay. That's right. You have a DM inspiration. I forgot about that. Good.
I also
All
have a
right,
regular
so
inspiration. I've got all the inspiration.
that was 4 of them. Yep, that's it. That's their turn. They're all done. It is now Scrag's turn.
Have we had a short rest since our last fight?
Not
Yes.
since the fight with the. That is true. Yes, you guys did take a short rest after the fight with the animated coals.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just saying I should have my channel divinity up and my fear
Definitely.
is small. Okay. All right, so I am going to so I'm just so would I know who people have affinities for?
What do you mean, precisely?
I mean, obviously Shimo is
Who's
Yeah.
being charmed by who?
Oh, not necessary. You'd have to roll a heck of an insight check and maybe take a couple moments and probably your action to figure that out.
no, then that's not the case. So I'm going to summon here. I'm going to summon my spiritual hammer. Bonus action.
Okay. All right. Spiritual hammer. Hammer. It's hammer
Spiritual
time. Where's my hammer?
I'm going to take an attack on him.
I'm sorry. Where did you want the hammer again?
Next to the king.
Next to the king. Spiritual hammer.
And I'm going to attack him. Hopefully not miss. Oh, God.
Oh, that misses. Yeah, it whiffs. It kind of clangs up against one of the marble columns.
As an action, I am going to channel my divinity. And a second Scrags appears.
Oh, fun.
So I'll put the green dot that it's me, and the other one is not. And
Perfect.
I'm going to take an attack of opportunity, but run off, hoping that they think that this is me. So he'll get an attack of opportunity on me. I don't know if Bermo would get an attack of opportunity.
Baranimo is still regards you as a friend.
Yeah. So
He doesn't regard you as an enemy. He just regards pretty much this entire group for the most part, especially that one knight. He just regards them all as friends now.
yeah. So that's my turn. So if that guy wants to take an attack on me, okay.
Okay, so now this is the green one is the fake you, is that right?
The green one is the real me. The
Oh,
one
green
without
one
the
is
green
real.
is the fake.
Okay, then he's attacking the real you because the real you is the one that's running away.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. He will.
And I'm just going to keep on running.
Okay, well, it was Dak's last roll to do it, so does a 12 hit
No, it doesn't.
as you just decide to basically nerf out of there. He upswings his glaive and just totally misses you.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they think that this is a second me and they will start attacking. It's a perfect illusory copy of me. Yeah, so I'm not
Okay,
too
all right.
sure.
Let's see what plays out then. That brings us to Elred's turn. And remember, Elred, you regard
All
that
right.
one dude beside you in particular, but really as an extension to a certain extent, maybe indifference to everybody else, but you certainly regard him as a friend.
I did see them hit Shimo, so yeah.
That is true.
Wait, is this one the king right next to me?
Yes, that one is the king right beside you.
Okay. I'm not sure I want him like go down yet. So this other one right next to me, I'm gonna swing at him and I will I'll use the brand.
On this one here, like the one down and to the left of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So first, because I need to know this for attack rolls, does it have a plus to hit?
Does he have a plus to hit? For sure, he does.
Does the
Like,
brand?
does it have no? Does the brand?
Oh, you don't
any
have that.
inherent bonus to like
Hey,
hit?
give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find that out real quick. I thought I gave that to you, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I just thought so. Let me find it.
I remember asking about what the brand did because I never found out, and then you.
I said I was going to give
So,
you
like,
like a handout, and I
because-
didn't give you the handout yet, so that's on me. Where did it's partly because there aren't many handouts for these kind of things. Player art handout? Question mark. No, it's not in there. I'll have to make one up. Okay, so so the branding iron has, what would that be? It would be a proficiency bonus plus your dexterity. So dexterity, you're not proficient with. Well, no, hang on. You're attuned to this now, so you'd be proficient with it. So it'd be your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Wait, does it have to be
Yep.
a dex?
Yeah, this one's definitely
Attack?
a dex.
So it's a finesse weapon.
Not a finesse.
Yeah, I'll say because
Finesse means you could
doesn't
choose.
need to be dex.
No,
Yeah,
finesse
you could
means.
choose.
All right. So I guess I just got to add. This is gonna end up being +3 actually.
Actually, you know what?
So it'll be
Yeah, no, that's
2
right.
more than.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I had to double check, make sure. So,
This is gonna be 2 higher than whatever this roll is.
all right, and I'm gonna put her in there for you in your sheet while we're at it too.
So a 16 to hit.
A 16 does not hit. You go to push it in, and you hit it. You feel it hit armor.
Okay.
All right. I don't think I have anything that can change that.
Brand. Let me get this guy
yeah.
adjusted for you too.
Yeah. All right. Well,
No, not that.
not gonna be using this thing again.
All right. And yeah, it is Dex, and you are proficient. And oh crap, I should have kept that open so I could give you the right damage that goes with it. Because the damage is. It's actually one thing I don't mind about Roll20 is how easy it is just to put things in. You just got to remember where all the information's coming from. Oh wow, it's that. Yeah, okay, cool. Had it hit, it would have been something powerful. The damage is 3d6 fire damage when it happens.
Ow.
So it
Wish I would-
might be worth an.
Jesus Christ! You sure I can't use strength with it?
Yeah, right. Hey. Okay, so. Yep. Okay. That will. Anything else on your turn then? That's fixed in your sheet, by the way.
That's my action. I'll have a. Let me double check. I think I might have a spell or two that's a bonus action. Okay.
Oh, we got 2 rolls now
I
from
can do
Dak.
that,
And
but I
they're
don't think it's a
nice.
good idea. I can do that, but I don't. Oh wait. You know what? I'm gonna sanctuary on myself.
Oh, good call. Okay, cool. Post it if you don't mind, please.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because you're not looking so hot. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Okay. Does that end your turn then?
Yeah.
Gullop then picks up his spear, looking at the bear straight in the face. Stabby. First one. You didn't make that last. Oh, did I just hit a button or something? That's weird. Ha, that's funny. Okay, it's only 1 roll then. Here it is. Okay, so first attack was a 24 to hit.
Yes.
Right? 24? Hang on, let me double check it.
If it was 11 less, then it would miss.
Okay, so 24 is probably two-handed. Yep. Okay, so it is a 1d8 plus stuff. Oh yeah, he gets a 1 on that roll, so it's 4 points of damage to you from that one. He stabs again. I need to see something here. No, you're not that. You're too big for that. Here's the next roll. This is a 15 to hit. You said will still hit you.
Yep.
Okay, so then this one, that 15 from Dak again. And he tried to roll low, and it does actually look like a low roll, but it's a modifier, man. That's going to be an additional 8 more points of damage to you in bear mode.
Okay. I'm still bear.
And yeah, and as he's spearing at you, he'll look at you and say, "You are outmatched. Stand down."
I'm going to respond with.
Dottie, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do something possibly stupid. I'm going to upcast Witch Bolt, so I'm gonna make that a 2nd level
Oh.
spell. And I have
Nice.
something fun, wild magic-y I can do if it misses. So here we go.
What is the shield that's up on you right now? Is
That's mage armor.
Right, that would have been from the previous session, or from the previous battle, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. Okay, so, yeah, that does not hit.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to use Seeking Spell, which is essentially if I spend 2 sorcery points, I can re-roll.
Go for it.
18?
Who are you trying to hit again?
The king.
Yeah, that'll hit the king.
Okay, cool. And then this is at 2nd level.
Right.
Oh, come on!
High level. Oh, that 2nd level is a 1-pointer. Still, 10 points of damage to him. That's no small
10,
amount.
Yeah.
All right, so you now, but it also sustains, like you're holding it on him. So you are now
Indeed.
concentrating on this spell. Is mage armor a concentration spell?
Let me double check. I don't think so.
No, it's not. It's just an 8 hours thing.
That's what I figured. I just wanted to be sure of that. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, that would be me.
Okie doke. So Baramo, it is now your turn again.
Now I get all of my attacks. So
That is right.
the king is going down. We're gonna start with a bite.
Go
A
for it.
critical bite.
You think?
Yes, for
Oh,
14
damn, yeah, it is.
damage.
14 damage. There's a critical roll I like to see. All right, 14 points of damage on a bite as you sink into his shoulder or side yeah. Okay, that's one
then
attack.
I'm gonna follow up with a 24 to hit with the claw.
24 definitely hits. It's
The
not
number
showing the
for the
damage.
pierce isn't showing up. I'll just hover
Oh,
over
it's 11.
it.
I had to highlight it. It's 11
Oh, okay.
piercing damage. That's weird. Yeah, Dark Mode's still finding some kinks, but it's 11 points of damage on that claw. Yeah, he doesn't look 100% healthy, but he's still pretty strong.
Well, he's gonna get followed up with a spinning claw. That definitely misses.
Yeah, your spinning claw just whiffs over top of his head.
Alright, well, that's all I got then.
All right, then here we go to the guards, who are now all converging on you, Bearmo. And this is going to be a lot of attacks. The first one comes from Dak and is an 8, so that's not going to hit. But here comes a whole bunch more. And like just because there's so many of them, I'm just going to roll them all. So that's 1, 2,
Are any of
3,
them going to try to
4,
attack me?
5, 6, 7. No, 8. They're all pissed off at this bear. They're so distracted by this bear right now. You haven't actually gone to hurt anybody. They don't care about you at all yet. So 23, 18. I don't think the 12 hits, does it?
12 misses.
Does
Oh,
a
actually,
14
this
hit?
14. Well, this matters what order it happens in because I'm gonna go back into Shimo mode and get more AC.
Yeah, that's true. So we're gonna get you on that 23. You take 8 points of damage. You're now back in Shimo mode.
Yes.
But
So
wait,
you
why,
had-
why did you get more AC?
Sorry, say again.
Why do you get more AC?
Because
Because
he's
I'm
now
more
switching
dodgy
back
as
into
Shimo.
himself.
Yeah, no, but your AC thing transfers over to the bear.
No,
all
only
my
the intelligence,
wisdom
charisma,
does.
and wisdom stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. So
dexter-
your dex is higher in Shimo mode, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you've taken that extra damage. Does an 18 hit in Shimo mode?
That would put me out of range of the other guys. Do they have to move to get in?
Yep, they'll all converge on you. That's not a problem. They'll still do that.
Okay, just checking. An 18 does hit, yes.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 more points of damage. I'm going to bet that the 12, the 14, the 12 don't hit, but the 17, does it hit?
Yes, my armor class is 17.
Then you take 10 more points of damage off of that one.
Yep, I'm down.
All right.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Would I get an opportunity attack for any of those moving?
No, they have not left your melee range yet.
Okay. Never mind then.
Okay. But the last attack, he's going to turn to the last one that has to attack is going to would have done that last attack on Shimo, but Shimo's down now. And seeing that Shimo is down, they would likely... Yeah, they're going to try and interpose themselves between you and Scrags rather than do that last roll.
Okay.
So Scrags, yeah, they're trying to make it harder for this Scrags-like looking thing from get to the king. They don't want that Scrags-like looking thing to get to the king.
Oh,
And
he's
that
not
ends-
going for the king.
That ends their turn. It is now Scrag's turn.
Scrags is going to cast a spell.
You heal me, I can go bear again.
A level 1 Cure Wounds on Shimo through his duplicate, which I can do.
There you go. Yes, you totally can.
So Cure Wounds.
Woo.
6. And bonus action, I'm going to hammer the king. $18 for 11 force. Oh no.
Oh, we
Did
lost
I get that?
our... No, I would think we lost our
Yeah.
dungeon master.
Elred, if you can get to Scrags, I'm more than happy to do a level 2 on you, but I
I
can get to my other one, but I can't do anything at the moment.
Yeah, I can probably keep myself up. Or I can. I don't know. Not sure if I should do that or just go in on them.
Yeah. I don't know what else we can do. Does anyone have any sort of AoE stuff?
I mean, I have 3 attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really cast anything else with. I'm already concentrating. Bless is not going to really do much for us here. Charm person, no. Prayer of healing, no. Pass no trace, no. I can try and get into combat and use mirror image, but then I lose a level 2 spell.
Yeah, that's what I was debating too, because I also have mirror image.
Yeah, but
It's
your
a tough
AC is so
one.
low that you're going to get hit no
That
matter
was so
what.
weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Alright.
My other computer just decided to biff it again. I apologize. I'm back now, though, so...
I
Apologies
rolled
for
a
that one.
18 on the chief.
On the spiritual weapon, that is definitely going to hit 11 points of damage
11 points of damage.
on the king.
Yeah. And I am going to make myself a
I'm
target here. And that's my turn.
interesting. Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys. And now everything's going to be a little bit slower than usual. All right, let's try this again then. And I'm curious about what you're saying there, Dax. So sorry, I'll figure that out in a second. So, Elred, it is your turn.
Alright, if you're talking, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, likewise.
No,
We still
you're
can't hear you.
muted.
Oh, wait, there it is. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I turned it back on. Anyways, this is the king, right?
Yep.
Cool. We're gonna put away the.
Yes, that was the king there.
We're gonna put away the brand because I want to hit things. And we are going to. Yeah, we're just gonna long sword at him. God.
That's not going to hit.
All right. This does unfortunately mean sanctuary ends.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna go back to bear, and I'm sure they'll go back to
Oh,
wailing
ouch.
on me.
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Let's see here. Where's that sanctuary button?
I want
Yeah,
Spirit
all my
Guardians.
sanctuary buttons are low. I'm sorry, guys.
If we had
Alright.
Spirit Guardians,
So
it'd be
does that end
fine.
your turn then, Elred?
Yeah. That's kind of it.
All right, so the Gullop is up then. What's Gullop gonna do? Gullop doesn't like the situation. Gullop is going to... Gullop's gonna disengage.
Smarty creature.
Gullop has a big old jump ability. Yep. Gullop is going to leap out of the way 20 feet this way, I think. We'll get him to go. Well, he's only going to go 15 of those feet. And then he'll keep the rest of his movement to go this way. Yeah, there we go. That's what he's going to do. And he is going to look to straight at you and say, doesn't stand a chance. Last chance, Your Majesty. And that's his turn. Dottie.
Okay. My turn's pretty easy. I'm just gonna keep the witch
Oh, I
bolt
see what you mean, Deck.
damage going.
Oh, that's right. You still have the Witch Bolt on him.
Indeed.
Yeah, so you're just like, woo, that was fun. As he kind
Yeah.
of does the jump around.
Plus, he's closer to me, so that works out anyway. Here we go. Oh, 19 points of lightning
All right.
damage. That's more like it.
Nice. And as you kind of follow him, he's got his eyes start to go wide as he's doing his jumps, and he's still trying to run away from your witch bolt, and he can't. And then as he gets to the end, he just collapses on the ground.
Yes.
Nice.
King is down.
Okay, cool.
Now the question is,
That's
do
gonna
the
bring
others
us-
go down? Or stand
That's the
down?
question. This is now Baramo's turn. Then Dottie, are you good with that?
Yeah, I can't move anyway.
Shimo / Baramo.
Sorry, you broke up there for a moment.
Shimo, it is your turn.
Excellent.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry about this text. I don't know what's going down. But, Shimo, it is your turn. And I'm going to see if I can fix this
Okay.
text while you're doing it.
Then I am gonna go Baramo.
Going bear mode again. Okie doke. I'm not going to be able to do that today.
You don't have much of a choice.
We gotta take these guys down.
All right, so bear mode.
Yeah,
again.
I think so.
So I want you to. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. So as you do so, Dottie, I'm going to get you to give me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, that's fair. I did just kill their king. 5.
Oof.
Yeah, so you get pushed over by a bullywug who got pushed over by a Shimo turning into a bear.
Okay.
Dominoes.
And so, yeah, you guys kind of domino yourselves around. You're all prone, to be clear.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, guys. All right, go ahead, Baramo, with the rest of your turn.
You didn't give me vision.
I have not given you vision. That is correct. Let's solve that issue right now. Come on, technology, work with me here. Or I'll slow. What will you do when you get there?
Is there a prone frog next to me?
There are 2 prone frogs next to you.
Well, I'm going to.
Bullywugs.
Is one or more of them in melee with Dottie?
Yes, both of them are.
Oh, okay. I'll just attack the one on the middle left then.
Oh,
This guy. Do I have advantage since he's prone?
With
Excellent.
absolutely.
Oh, even with advantage.
12 does not hit.
Well, then we're gonna follow it up with a claw for 15,
A 15 also does not hit.
and then one more
You
claw
can
for
feel it clawing
25.
at armor. 25 does hit, so you finally get purchase, and you realize as you make purchase, this is the first time any of these knights have actually been hurt. And even then, it doesn't look like much of a gash.
Oof. Well, I'm bear.
Does that end your turn then?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, brings us back to the bullywugs. The 2 of those guys that just got knocked over by the size of you jump back up to their feet. And we got more attack. Shimo, you're their main concern because you keep turning into this big thing that they don't know anything about. Not only that, but the clamor has now also attracted the one that went to go help at the balloon factory. Has attracted him hit back, and he has now swam back to shore and jumps into the fray as well. So we've got 10 attacks coming at you. Potentially.
Excellent.
We'll see. So anybody in the chat, you're welcome to do these rolls for us. There's the roll call right there. I'll take give a couple of moments here for you guys to do so. And let's see here. I'll do a bunch myself too, as I pull them up here, because this almost got out of hand. There's one, so it's a 15 to hit.
That hits. I've got a 14 AC as a bear.
Okay. All right, and so the damage on that is a D10 plus stuff, and so that was an 8 plus 3, so 11 points of damage there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And here comes attack number 2, and that was off of this chat. This one here too, for that matter. I don't think that posted did it. It's slow on my side anyway. It posted to an 11, so that's not gonna hit. And then, oh, there's a crit. So it is 6 points of damage on that one. That's 3 attacks.
6?
Here's 4. Yeah, 6 points of damage on that one. That's a 10, so that's not gonna hit. These guys are all over the map. They're very inconsistent. Nat 1. Oh, that's gonna be lovely. I get to play with that. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this person here, this guy actually breaks his glaive trying to get to you, so he's glaiveless.
Oh, which one was that?
I'm gonna give you, here. That one is glaiveless.
Okay.
So, actually, I know what he's gonna do then. He's gonna risk attack of opportunity and jump over to King Gullop.
Well, he's definitely going to get attack of opportunity.
Yeah, Dottie, you would have an attack of opportunity, and so would Baramo.
Okay.
19
Your attack of
for
opportunity,
10
Dottie, would be at disadvantage, though, because you're prone. So,
Okay,
19
gotcha.
does hit, and so he takes 10 more points. You've already heard this one. This is the one that you clawed earlier on, so he's taking 10 more points of damage.
We'll do it a firebolt.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice! Firebolt for 4 points of damage is...
That's a good
hang
little
on, actually,
cantrip.
spells... I don't know that you can actually... Unless you have, like...
You can only do that if you have
Warcaster.
Warcaster.
Oh,
only
gotcha,
if you have
sorry.
Warcaster. So you'd have to
Out
go
of
with some
habit.
sort of, like, melee attack instead.
I'll do a dagger then.
Oh, but it's a 10. That
Yeah.
would have been wonderful. Okay, so... Yeah, you quickly, like... You see he's about to jump, and you quickly pull the dagger out and try to swipe, but it's just... he was too fast on that one. I still have 2 more Bullywugs who got to do the attacks. And so, this one is on Baramo. It is slower than molasses in January, which is saying something because it's February. 19 hits, so that's going to be 6 more points of damage. I think I gotta turn that off. Dak just rolled one for me as well. There we go. Okay, this will probably help a little bit with the stream. Okay, so it's another 6 point. Dak just rolled a 12, so this is going to be. It was a 6 plus 3, so 9 more points of damage. So I think you're no longer Baramo, is that right?
That is true, and I'm down to 2 Shimo health.
Okay. Okie doke. So let's get that off the chart and and there's one more attack yet to come.
Ooh.
And what's your AC again? 18, is that right?
17.
17. Let's see if this last attack gets you. No. So you're still up.
That's good.
That brings us to Scrags.
My spiritual hammer is going to move over to the king.
Who is down.
Yeah. And I will shout out
Okay.
to everyone, stand down. We've got your king. Stand down and I won't hit him. I'm going to threaten them.
All right. Roll me an intimidation check.
With any advantage or just straight intimidation?
Yeah, I'll go. No, it's gonna have to be straight. It's gonna have to be straight.
I will
Oh.
use a guild inspiration. I have one of those.
Okay.
18.
18. Okay. So they all take a quick little glance and note
My spiritual
that there
hammer is
now
right
a
next to his
spiritual weapon
head.
there. Yeah, they don't seem to flinch.
They don't seem to flinch.
Nope.
In that case, spiritual weapon will bonk the one with the without the glaive.
The one without the glaive. Go bunka bunka.
14 is a
That
miss.
does not hit.
And this, the one that's next to me, that's next to Shimo, I am going to. Oh, what can I do? Oh, what can I do?
Things are looking rough, boys.
Oh,
A bit.
I'm the only one that can heal. Okay, I'm gonna have to do cure wounds on Shimo, and hope that he can do something. I don't know.
All right. Cure wounds on Shimo. Go ahead and roll it out. 6 more points of health back to you, Shimo. Might be all the
Yay.
difference you need. It is Elred's turn.
And yeah, I'm gonna move.
Oh, sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna move. I'm gonna move over here, and that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, so you're now standing beside the throne, and you can see the book.
I
It
can
is
see the
Elred's
book.
turn.
Okay.
Yes, the book is still on the throne.
All right. Let's take another swing and hopefully hit something this time.
All
Give
right.
him that paladin smite.
All right.
Now, you are still charmed by this guy here. I think, well, the one directly below you.
Yeah,
So you can
I
take a
would have
swing at
attacked the one I
to
attacked
the
before.
bottom left. Okay.
Yeah.
That is not going to hit.
Does the charm persist even after they've attacked you
You are
again?
hurt, and you're just not able to make. Say again.
Yeah. Okay.
Does the charm persist even after they attack you?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yours. You don't have that charm on you anymore, but Elred does because they haven't attacked him at all yet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I attacked the one that charmed me previously and forgot to ask.
Right. All right. So that
But I think they'd already attacked you.
Then, Elred?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
so
have any
that brings
bonus
us
actions.
to Dottie then,
Okay.
and you are prone, Dottie.
First thing I'll do is stand up. Then I'll oh, this is tough. Oh wait, I do have something.
Your wish bolt is down, by the way. I should be clear about that.
Yeah. Okay, this might work out nicely. Can I? Am I in melee of anyone?
Yes, you are.
Okay, then I won't move then. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna firebolt the one that's trying to help the king.
But that's gonna be disadvantage
Why is it disadvantage?
because she's in melee range. Firebolt is a
Doesn't matter. She
range.
can still.
No, I'm
Yeah, she's not shooting. She's not shooting
firebolting
one
a
of the ones
different
beside
one.
her. She's shooting one at a long distance.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. As long as someone is in melee range with you, you have disadvantage on all ranged attacks. Doesn't matter who you're
No, that's
targeting.
not true. No, that's not true. You do have you have a perfectly normal roll on any range attack. You don't have to attack the people beside you.
Okay, gotcha.
You can just go ahead and do it.
Okay. Actually, I have something better I can do anyway. Can I cast Burning Hands in a cone and hit 2 bullywugs?
You certainly can. You may need to be careful about your aim so that you don't also hit Elred or anybody else. But you totally could. You could also move to make it so it's easier to hit only a couple of them. But if you do, you'll probably move yourself into a flanked position where you are flanked.
Right. What about these two?
I've got. In order to be able to get them, you'd have to get move
Like
away
in
from
between
one's
them?
melee range to do it. Because like it's a cone, right? You can't do it in
Yeah.
both directions unless you're twinning the spell. Which you could do
Okay.
if you wanted to.
That is true. It's not an attack spell though.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk the opportunity attack and go ahead and do it.
Okay, then you go ahead and move your token so I can figure out who's going to do it.
Okay.
We got a roll from Dak already. It is 15. Does a 15 hit you?
With mage armor now.
Nice.
So can I do it if I moved here theoretically?
Yeah, you could totally do it. And you could
Okay,
aim
cool.
it in such a way that you're not going to hit any of your friendlies. You'll hit 3 bullywugs.
Awesome.
Nice.
That works for me. So that's a
So a dex
DC
save
14
on
dex.
my part.
Mhm.
All right, here you go. 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh,
One for each one of them.
fantastic.
They all save. So
Fuck.
Still
it
take
is
6
half
damage.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so they all take 6 damage. Oh, it didn't like. Why is it doing the things? Come on, you can do it. Okay, I'll put this in together. So, anything else on your turn?
No, that's good for me.
All right. Well, and unfortunately, folks, that's where we have to pause the session for now in the middle of combat, which is kind of a bad place to have to pause it. But I have work, and I know that other people have had long days too. So, yeah, you guys are gonna have to discuss what are you gonna do to deal with this battle. You have some maybe there's maybes. Let's put it that way. There's maybes available to you here, and maybe we can also deal with whatever weird tech nonsense is happening to me. But yeah,
I've
There
taken
we
a
go,
lot of damage,
folks.
guys.
Yep.
yeah. Shima is basically a pin cushion. So what you do with this?
I mean, after I
afterwards,
got
that's where
hit for
things get
like
a little
for
bit more
like
interesting.
80% of my health the first turn.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that was probably your indicator right there, right? That something was amiss. So,
Yeah.
anyway. But Tank Mo. Yeah, so
Right.
Dak is in there now saying Tank Mo. So we however many nicknames we can come up with for Shimo's character, perhaps. I don't know the answer. But guys, thank you again for the session. There was a lot of stuff that
Cheers,
happened in
thank
there
you.
in a very short period of time. And just a quick shout out again to all those people who are doing other games for the guild and to all the people in the chat. Thank you guys very, very much for joining us. If you enjoy, of course, subscribe, like, follow all those things. And Dak will be starting up his game here in just over a week. And we have a whole bunch of other stuff going on too. Feel free to check it out on the About thing down below. There's lots of things. And, we appreciate you guys so much for coming out and joining us on a Tuesday morning. So thank you guys very much. And we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys.
See ya. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.